Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, gaming news. Let's check what is happening in mmorpg and in gaming world in general. Before we start, let me just say subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of mmorpg videos in the future. This evening, let's start with Throne and Liberty because we are getting very close to open beta test. Yes, you can see here in front of me, officially announced open beta test date is July 18. Regarding open beta test of Throne and Liberty, just to let you know for this evening, you can play it completely for free on 3 different platforms. PC on Steam, PlayStation 5 and Xbox. Also check other dedicated videos on my YouTube channel. I have prepared lots of videos regarding open beta starting tomorrow. You will see guides for new players regarding every in-game feature. You will see PvP guides, PvE guides. You will see news, updates from World of Throne and Liberty. Everything in preparation for open beta. Open beta will be really huge event because we are now waiting for official release of this game, which will happen in September. September 17, global release of Throne and Liberty. Until then, take this opportunity. This is amazing opportunity to play this game completely for free. You don't even need to apply for open beta test for 5 days. You can play this game for 5 days, PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox. Check it out, I can highly recommend to you while we are waiting September 17. Also regarding Throne and Liberty, for this evening just to let you know, over there on servers in Korea, NCSoft, publisher and developers of this game for Korean region, they're still polishing the game, improving the game. In the previous week we have get free versus free arenas, which are actually incredible. Idea about arenas, how they have implemented everything, it's incredible. Nevertheless, yes, there are some issues. Check dedicated video from previous week regarding arenas, free versus free arenas, but in generally, NCSoft is still improving and polishing the game, preparing for global release, which will happen on September 17. So, hype is back, hype is absolutely back, countdown is up, mark your calendars, don't forget, July 18, 10 a.m. PT, big release release of open beta. Check it out on Steam, on PlayStation 5 and Xbox. Let's go forward with the big release from previous week, the first Descendant. As you can see here on Steam database, numbers for the first Descendant are looking very good. Check on my YouTube channel, I have done already few videos regarding the first Descendant because this is not mmorpg, nevertheless, it's also not a pure shooter game because this is semi-open world kind of shooter game with lots of RPG elements. Beautiful graphic design, Unreal Engine 5 graphics, amazing combat are main attributes of this game. Check it out on Steam. You can see here 24-hour peak right now, 218,000 players. All-time peak 2 days ago for release of the game, 239,000 players. Reviews on Steam are actually now much better than on day of release because on day of release there were some issues, right? Few different kind of issues regarding Twitch drop, regarding in-game currency which people have buy with real money, caliber, it wasn't delivered on time. Also there were issues with server lagging, stuff like that, which is kind of normal. For every big release, now, few days after release, situation is getting better regarding the servers. Developers and publisher of this game have handled all the issues. They have resolved all the issues. So I can highly recommend to you, if you don't have anything else to play this summer, check the first Descendant. Like I said, this is a third-person looter shooter kind of game with semi-open world and lots of RPG elements. It's not pure shooter game, and main attributes of this game: beautiful graphic design, Unreal Engine 5 graphics, amazing combat, beautiful storyline, overall AAA quality game. Check it out, even that this is not mmorpg, something to play until we get global release of Throne and Liberty. Casually, you can play it also on hard way, but you can see here, popularity of this game is actually really huge. 280,000 players, 24-hour peak currently. When I'm making this video, 170,000 players is playing this game on Steam. Don't forget, this game was also released on consoles. PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4 and Xbox. So number which you can see here in front of you is actually much bigger. Maybe 500,000 players, maybe even more. Check it out during summer, the first Descendant. Interesting option to play if you like to play looter shooter kind of games. Let's go forward with Aion Classic European version of the game. For this evening, just to let you know that update 2.8 is coming to servers in Europe on June 17. That is actually really interesting update. Check it out. I have already done few videos in the past, not recently. I have done maybe few months back, few videos about update 2.8 version from Korea and North America. Now this big update, part 1, is coming on June 17 on European servers. Check it out, server Atreya and Tahabata, they're still active, game is still alive on European servers. Over there on servers in North America, game is dead. Over there on servers in Korea, game is also pretty much alive. Check it out, just to let you know for this evening. I'll try to find time to play update 2.8. If not, I'll for sure play update 3.0, which is coming on the end of this year, quarter 4. That is officially announced from Gameforge, publisher of this game for European version of the game. For this evening, like I said, just to let you know, don't forget, if you like to play one old-fashioned classical MMORPG, tap target kind of game, check Aion Classic European version of the game. New update 2.8 is coming on June 17. Let's go forward with Ashes of Creation, big new MMORPG developed by Intrepid Studios. Actually, in the previous week, many interesting things are happening with this game. In the previous week, we have got latest June development update live stream, like on the end of every month. And you can see here, main topic of this developer update live stream was server meshing technology and generally technology behind the game. It was interesting. It was very interesting. I was watching that live stream and I can tell you, I'm impressed. Regarding technology behind the game, it's impressive what did Intrepid Studios, what they have created. Also, interesting information, right? Alpha 2 is coming in quarter 3 of 2024. They still didn't give us any kind of date for Alpha 2, but they will give us date during this month. Actually, probably on the end of July, during next live stream, right? July update live stream. So you're going to check that, right? Live stream on the end of July. We will know exact date of Alpha 2 of Ashes of Creation. Without any doubt, Ashes of Creation is one of the most hyped MMORPGs currently. There is huge number of players and already big community of players waiting for release of this game. When we are talking about the release of this game, we are still far. We are still far because, come on, we are only moving now into Alpha 2. So I doubt that will happen during 2025, maybe 2026, maybe 2027. Nevertheless, they are moving into that direction, right? Alpha 2 is a huge step forward into direction of, I wouldn't say release of the game, but finishing the game, right? And absolutely, maybe 2026, 2027, like I said. That will be realistic, but nevertheless, this is huge project. This is a huge project, really massive project from Intrepid Studios. We need to give them time, let them cook. So far, everything is looking very promising. In the last few months, we have seen big improvement overall regarding user interface, regarding graphic design, regarding combat, regarding in-game features. What they have shown us during development live streams on the end of each month, it's really impressive. They are improving the game a lot. They are making huge steps forward into positive directions. So when time comes, you'll see much more content on my YouTube channel from Ashes of Creation. For now, just to let you know, regarding Alpha 2, there is no release date for now. However, we will get it on the end of July. And also this technology regarding server meshing and in general, not only regarding this, right? What I have seen in the last live stream, it was really impressive. Check, there is a video from this development live stream. It's really impressive what they are creating behind the game, what is happening that makes game run properly, right? It's really incredible. Let's go forward with Once Human. This big release will happen on July 9. Actually, I'm a little bit surprised they went so fast into the release. I was expecting this game will be released on the end of this year. Nevertheless, you can see here, release date is here. Full release of the game, July 9. What kind of game is actually Once Human? Developers of this game, Starry Studio and publisher, they are describing this game as a multiplayer open-world survival game set in a strange post-apocalyptic future. And actually, That is correct. I already played once human during the previous beta test, and I can tell you it was actually really enjoyable experience. You can see here on this official website, you can play this game on Steam, on PC, also on Epic Games Store, and on App Store and Google Play. No consoles, so PC and mobile devices. In my opinion, one really high quality title if you like to play this type of the games. So open world survival shooter game. Let's say it on that way. Yeah, post-apocalyptic future. Yes, incredible idea of the game. Very good combat, beautiful graphic design, game of high quality. Also, one very good option to play this summer until we are getting some other releases, until Throne and Liberty release in September, right? On September 17. Maybe try to play once human. Not MMORPG, nevertheless, it is MMO game. MMO game, definitely. Multiplayer game, PvP included, PvE included, crafting, survival, shooter, post-apocalyptic game. Check it out from July 9. Maybe if I will have time, I will also play it. Currently, I have a huge focus on Throne and Liberty, preparation for open beta, but check it out most certainly on Steam, Epic Games Store, or on mobile devices, right, if you want to play it on mobile devices. Let's go forward with the big release from the previous week. Zenless Zone Zero, new game from miHoYo, actually HoYoverse, was released on July 4th. This is anime gacha kind of game. I can play this game during a previous beta test, or maybe that was even maybe a few months back, not previous test. Anyway, I can play it during one of the beta tests. Actually, it was a really interesting experience. This is a high quality title without any doubt, but you need to like to play this type of the games, right? Anime game, gacha game, right? Not open world. You have like one street where you can go in the city, right? Very interesting characters, amazing combat, music, graphic design. I mean, everything about this game is high level of quality. AAA quality game without any doubt. Beautiful characters. Check this out, right? Look at this. Amazing characters. Combat is also very good. Idea about the game is very interesting. We have seen before release of the game, almost 50 million players have pre-registered to play this game on a few different platforms. Check it out. Free-to-play game, Zenless Zone Zero, but like I said, you need to like this type of the game. This is anime gacha game. I will not say similar to Wuthering Waves, because it's not. Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact, right, are open world games. This game is not open world. Nevertheless, the idea about the game, it's very interesting. And combat is really music, graphic design, storyline, weapons, characters. Yeah, you can see this is HoYoverse, right? You can see this is a HoYoverse. I didn't even doubt they will give us one AAA quality product. I can highly recommend to you another interesting option to play during this summer. If you have time, absolutely. Free to play game, Zenless Zone Zero. Try it out, check it out, but again, like I said, you need to like anime gacha games. If you like to play anime games, you will not skip Zenless Zone Zero. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, now you are fully updated regarding what is happening in MMORPG and in gaming world in general. We are all waiting for this. Open beta of Throne and Liberty, July 18. That is actually very, very soon. I'm making big preparations on my YouTube channel and also on my live streams. You'll see lots of guides for new players, news, updates, everything in preparation for open beta, and one day in the future, of course, for global release of this game on September 17. But step by step, first, let's focus on open beta. If you are interested into Throne and Liberty, check my YouTube channel. I already have about 300 videos. Yes, you heard right. About 300 videos, guides for new players, news, updates, and I'm preparing lots of videos for global release of this game and for open beta. Also, check my live streams on Twitch. I'm live streaming every evening about 6 p.m. Central European Time, gameplay from servers in Korea. Visit me on Twitch if you have any kind of questions regarding the game. I'll be glad to answer, and also to keep you updated regarding everything what is happening in World of Throne and Liberty and in generally in gaming world. Thank you for watching the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and see you soon with another video.